Main features of the Act are definitions of manual scavengers and insanitary latrines widened to cover not only dry latrines but other insanitary latrines as well. Thus, Statement 1 is not correct. Offenses under the Act are cognizable and non-bailable and attract stringent penalties. Thus, Statement 2 is correct. Vigilance/Monitoring Committee at Subdivision, District, State and Central GOVT levels. National Commission for Save Icarum Cherries NCS Gatewood, inter alia, monitor implementation of the Act and inquire into complaints regarding contravention of the provisions of the Act. Thus, Statement 3 is correct. Provision of construction of adequate number of sanitary community latrines in urban areas within 3 years from the date of commencement of this Act to eliminate the practice of open defecation. Note: according to the Prohibition of Employment as Manual Scavengers and the Rehabilitation Act, which made the employment of manual scavengers illegal, emptying human waste that has decomposed in a latrine pit is not considered manual scavenging, and is therefore not illegal. The Act states that the National Commission for Save Icarum Cherries shall perform the following functions, namely, to monitor the implementation of this Act, to inquire into complaints regarding contravention of the provisions of this Act, and to convey its findings to the concerned authorities with recommendations requiring further action, and to advise the central and the state governments for effective implementation of the provisions of this Act. To take esse homo to notice of matter relating to non-implementation of this Act. Q90.co Gyrophyte plants, woody plants with unusual resistance to fire because of exceptionally thick bark. O genetically modified crops, plants used in agriculture whose DNA has been modified using genetic engineering techniques. Low-halophyte plants, salt-tolerant plants that grow in swamps and marshes. Low-epiphyte plant that grows harmlessly upon another plant such as a tree and derives its moisture and nutrients from the air, rain, and sometimes from debris accumulating around it. Q91.1 is correctly matched. The Madras Mahajan Sabha was funded in 1884 by M. Byron Raghivokari, B. Subramania Iyer and P. Anand Dodjarlu. Pair 2 is not correctly matched. The Indian League was started in 1875 by Sisir Kumar Ghosh with the object of stimulating the sense of nationalism amongst the people and of encouraging political education. Pair 3 is correctly matched. The East India Association was organized by Dr. Abhay Aroji in 1866 in London to discuss the Indian question and influence public men in England to promote Indian welfare. The Indian Association of Calcutta superseded the Indian League and was funded in 1876 by younger nationalists of Bengal led by Surendranath Banerjee and Anantomohan Bose, who were getting discontented with the conservative and pro-landlord policies of the British Indian Association. Q92. The O Statement 1 is correct. Optical fibers are extensively used for transmitting audio and video signals through long distances. They make use of the phenomenon of total internal reflection. Light undergoes successive total internal reflections as it moves through an optical air cell. O Statement 2 is correct. Diamonds' brilliance is mainly due to the total internal reflection of light inside them. The critical angle for diamond air interface A per thousand 24.48 degrees is very small. Therefore, once light enters a diamond, it is very likely to undergo total internal reflection inside it. 21 www.visionis.in Copyright Vision IACE. O Statement 3 is not correct. The sun is visible a little before the actual sunrise and until a little after the actual sunset due to refraction of light.